Sam, a spark of Sam, and we are here on Auntie Tay's YouTube channel for another episode of The Sam Show. This project today is taking me back. One of the first ever, like literally, I think it was like the second or third project I ever made with Auntie Tay membership files was this farmhouse inspired embroidery hoop. And I've had it hanging up in my house ever since I made it. It's one of my favorite things I've ever made. And it's so easy to make, but I figured it was time to give it a little bit of a facelift while also making it completely changeable for all the themes you could possibly come up with. So I hope you guys love this project because it's giving me all the vibes. So let's get started. Hey everyone, it's Sam from the Auntie Tay team and you're watching The Sam Show. Let's go make some fun things. This is where the idea started, the original Farm Suite Farm embroidery hoop. But as you can see, it's a little plain. So what I decided to do is for every season, I picked out a fun fabric and I cut it to the same size as my previous fabric, which if you don't know how big to make it, just make it a couple inches wider than your embroidery hoop. You can get big embroidery hoops from Joann's. I got mine from my mom, so maybe you can thrift some or find some, but otherwise Joann's has them. With your square fabric, fold it in half and half again, and then I heat press it to find the center. What I already did was cut out a bunch of different HTV in glitter HTV, electric HTV, metal HTV. Find some fun textures and colors to play with and have fun with it. For files, I looked up holidays and seasons on the Auntie Tay membership and found the ones that I liked the most that I thought would look really good in the embroidery hoop and in my kitchen because that is where the embroidery hoop goes. You can make the designs as fancy or as simple as you want. Just keep in mind the design of your fabric because some fabrics are really busy, so you're gonna want to make sure that when you're doing HTV on them, maybe you need to offset them or add a pop of color. You know, you just don't want your design to get lost because it can be really easy with some fabrics. Keep all those things in mind when you're designing and having fun. For the changeable part, I am taking a couple shims that are the size of the mount up top and my favorite command strips, the Velcro kind. What I'm going to do is decorate each shim with greenery or florals, whatever you want. It could just be a simple bow up top if you want to. And I'm hot gluing and stapling them to the shim. Then we will put command strips on the back of the shim and the top of the adjustable part on the embroidery hoop. So go and decorate all your seasons with bows, greeneries, whatever you want. Go through your stash of everything you already have because I can guarantee if you're a crafter like me, you already have most of these flowers, greeneries, ribbons, and all the things that you could possibly ever want and use them up for this project. It doesn't take a whole lot. The one thing I wish I would have done is made mine stick out a little bit farther out the side so it was bigger. You'll see at the end. But you can always add on. Also be careful when you're using a staple gun that you don't staple through your table. I may have done that. You won't really see it in the video because it wasn't that bad. I just had a couple dents in my table, but you know, safety first, guys. Now we have all our extra embellishments. We have our fabric. All we are going to do is add command strips. So I love these Velcro ones because they just stick on and come off. You can also use regular Velcro. I just love the command strips because I can completely remove this if I ever want to use the embroidery hoop for embroidering or something else. So I'm going to add a couple to the shim and onto it and they just click on. That is how it all turned out and I love all of these. See how I spruced up my original one? Also, do you see how it could have been a little bit wider out the sides? But that's okay. I can always add to it, and I still love it and the simplicity of it. Let me know which season or which option, I guess, was your favorite in the comments if you're still around, because I'm so thankful for you guys, and I hope I will see you next time. Bye!